Yes.
When you guys are coming on, will you let me know if you can hear my music and my voice at the same time? I'm just trying to test out the audio. You can just put it in the chat, give me like a thumbs up or a anything. Hey guys, welcome. We'll get started in just a couple minutes.
You don't are you with them?
You
Oh,
can't hear
are you doing it with them?
no picture right now. Okay, so
No,
you can't see
we're
me
not.
or hear music.
Everything you do
Okay,
is
hang on.
points to this. Should we say Lincoln Kelsey here?
And look at that. It's already not great, but okay, let's see. Can you guys see me and hear me now and my voice? All right, let's see. Can you guys, okay, you guys can hear me and you can see me, but you can't hear the music. Is that right? Okay, so I might have to do the music on my phone then and make this work together. Just give me 2 seconds. I love that you guys are all here. Yay, good morning. Can you guys hear music right now and hear my voice? No? Okay. We just got to figure out how to get the music at the same time. So that is what I'm working through. Give me 1 second. Yay, look at all you beautiful faces. I'm so excited about this. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to connect my music and see if that works better. All right, sorry guys, don't mind my technical difficulties here. We're going to get this to work. Yay, I love that you guys are all here. How are we all feeling today? Good morning. Let's stretch. I'm here for this. I love it. Yay. Okay, let me just get this audio to work and we will get started. Thanks for being patient with me. All right, I think we might have audio now. All right, let's test this out. Hey, can you guys hear music at all in the background? A little bit, maybe? Yes, no? Okay, let's try this then. Hang on. Okay, can you guys hear any music or is it still not working for you guys? No? No, you can't hear it? What the heck? Okay, let me try one more thing. Hello, hello, hello. I love seeing you all here. Okay, I'm going to attempt to get the music to work one more time. If it doesn't, we might just have to jam out without music. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, you guys can hear me. You just can't hear my music. Okay, I'm going to try to connect it one more time to Spotify on here. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. I'll get better at this. Let's see. Can you guys hear me and music now? Yes, no, maybe so. No music. Okay, what the heck? Give me one more attempt at this. Hmm. Does anybody have a good dad joke to put in the chat while I attempt to get this audio working? We're always here for a good dad joke.
Sometimes when you go to share your screen, it will ask if you want to share like sound.
Yeah, I have it on my share sound, so but I do that, and then if I share my screen, let me try that again, and let's see if that works. I'll do that. Let's see. Can you guys, I'm sure you guys can probably see my Spotify now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you guys hear me and can you hear music and see me?
No sound.
No sound still. Let's see. That's so weird. Okay, well, we might have to do this without sound, which won't be as exciting. I'm so sorry, but I wonder if I just play it on my phone, if that would work as well. So that's gonna be my last attempt here, and then we'll just get started. Let me just turn off the Bluetooth in here. Okay, can you guys hear it if I have my phone just next to my computer? Still no sound?
No sound.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry. It's okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to vibe without sound. If you guys want to put music on your own phone or whatever and like just mute yourself, I'm totally okay with that. I'm so sorry. I will get better at this, at figuring out the sound and everything. So thanks for bearing with me. This is my first time doing this online. I really appreciate you all taking time out of your day to be here, to show up. And this is being recorded as well. So for those of you who aren't here live, I hope that you get to enjoy this as well. I can send you guys my audio soundtrack that I have for this in the links. That way you guys can utilize it afterward. But we'll just jam. We're going to make this super fun. We're going to make it vibey. Feel free if you want to be off mute and you want to like yell or say woohoo or wow, ow, this hurt, like whatever. I'm so here for all of that as well. We're just going to do a quick 30-minute flow. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Stephanie and I am a trauma-informed yoga teacher. What that means is that I have been taught different ways of how to release trauma from the body through movement, through breath, through yoga, through words. So I might say things like, just invite safety into your body, allow yourself to release, allow yourself to let go, allow yourself to be present. And that's really the power of yoga. Yoga gets to be such a healing modality if you want to let it be. It's also so great for flexibility, mobility, stretching, bringing you back into the present, feeling grounded, feeling whole. Yoga has been something that has really helped me just to learn how to actually like love my body, how to be still, how to allow peace into my life and release the chaos, and a way just to be in my heart. And so I love teaching yoga and I love giving the gift of yoga. To me, it's truly medicine. So I'm so grateful that you are all here and you get to participate in this with me. We're going to go through a beginner flow. So we're just going to go through more of like a basic sun salutations. Huh? Yeah. You can take pictures in here. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm at the gym, so people are going to be here taking pictures too. But so I'm going to guide us through our sun salutations. Then we're going to speed it up just a little bit. But with my yoga, I'm going to guide you with my words and my movements. But ultimately, your body is the guide. So listen to your body. If your body's saying no, you can always go into child's pose or downward dog, whatever feels better for you. Those are 2 recovery poses that are always available. I'll also give you different modifications throughout our process. But just have fun with it, move with it, enjoy it. You're moving your body, and that's beautiful. We're going to start with a little bit of a meditation, then we'll go into our yoga flow, and then we'll end in Shavasana, where I'll just have you guys lie on your mat, and you're welcome just to turn off your lights, close your eyes, and just really embody peace for 1 minute. So that will be our flow today. Any questions for me? Anything? Good to go? Okay, I'm going to come back over here. Hopefully you guys will be able to all see my mat and everything. Okay, can you guys still hear me okay too? Okay, perfect. All right, so go ahead and find yourself to a seated position on your mat. And I want you just to sit up nice and straight and tall. Really allow your sit bones to feel into the earth, into your mat. Let that really hold you. And focus on bringing your spine to just allow you to be connected, sitting up nice and straight. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath in. Embrace your core. And then just take a moment here. You're also welcome to close your eyes or just look down at your mat. And I want you just to start to focus on your breath. Taking a deep breath in, inhaling through your nose. Imagine the airflow coming all the way from the ground to your belly, to your heart, to your lungs. Hold at the top. Audible exhale. Let it all go. Again, deep inhale in through the nose. Bring the airflow all the way through. Imagine that airflow coming from your belly, through your heart, through your lungs. Audible exhale, let it go. One more breath, deep breath in through the nose. Bring that airflow all the way through. Audible exhale, let it go. Just taking a moment here in silence and in stillness. Just allowing yourself to be. Just allowing yourself to receive whatever it is you need to receive today to help remind you that you're whole, that you're enough, and that you're worthy. Taking a moment here to do a mental body scan, starting from the top of your head, working your way down. If there's any tightness in your face, try to relax your face. Soften your eyelids, relax your jaw, unclench your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Perhaps you take a yawn. Roll your shoulders back. Let anything that's felt heavy this week or stressful just fall off your back. Just allow yourself to be. For 1, 2, 3. Collectively taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Open up your eyes and bring your hands up nice and high. Connect that steeple grip just above your head. Bring your hands through heart center. Open up nice and wide. Bring your hands up high overhead. Bring your hands through heart center. Open up wide to the mat. Bring it up one last time. Hands come through heart center. We're going to bring our left hand to right quad. Right hand's going to come behind you. You're going to twist open for a spinal twist here. Taking a deep breath in for your inhale, exhale as you try to fall deeper and deeper into the pose, bringing your gaze beyond your shoulders towards the back of your mat. Opening up through your chest, through your spine. You're working with your digestive system here. Coming back through center, we're going to switch sides. So right hand comes to left quad, right hand comes up and behind you. Take that deep inhale and then fall into the exhale of the pose, falling into your spinal twist. You can really use your hand here on your quad to help you twist open and pull. You're going to feel your hips rotate. You're going to feel your spine rotate. Come back through center. You're going to walk your hands out to the top of your mat as far as they go. Your hips can come off the mat. That's completely okay. I just want you to work on trying to lower your body down. What you're doing here is you're opening up your kidneys, your adrenal glands. Breathe. Start to walk your hands back to center. We're going to unbind our knees and we're going to come into a tabletop position. So hands are going to be widespread, placed firmly into your mat, directly beneath your shoulders. You want your knees a little bit more than hip width apart. This is our tabletop position. Now you can stay here or you can start to press away from the mat. Really start to round through your back. Bring your chin to your chest. You're going to find cat pose. From here, you're going to exhale, drop your hips, bring your shoulders forward. Head comes high, cat. Press away from the earth again, finding that cat pose. Really focus on rounding through the spine as much as you can. Imagine that you have a puppet string pulling your spine up and you're rounding like a cat, bringing your chin into your chest. Then you're going to exhale for the cow, rising up. Do this a couple more times, but follow your pace. Yoga is not a race, so just go at your pace and try to make this a fluid motion with your hips and with your spine. If you want to take this even deeper, you can swan dive into your cat pose, fall into a child pose, graze the earth and rise up into cow, and do that again. You can decide what feels best for you. Or maybe for you today, it's just more of a subtle movement where it's just a little bit of a round and a little bit of a cat. So you can decide what your cat cow looks like for you. Remember, this is your practice, your body, your movement. So do what's going to serve you today. We're going to find stillness in our tabletop. We're going to start going through threading the needle to open up our shoulders and our chest. So right hand's going to come high into the sky. We're going to bring the right hand through the opening of the left shoulder, bringing this right shoulder all the way down and into the earth. This is going to help you to create space from your neck to your shoulders. Keep those hips high and into the air. Your left hand can come over your head to help you to press your shoulder into the mat more, or you can bring it high into the sky, or you can bend at the elbow and take a bind. What I want you to focus on is creating space from your neck to your shoulders, letting go of pressure, of tension, creating openness in your chest and in your heart. Left hand is going to come back down into the mat. You're going to use that to help you to press up to rise. Right hand's going to come high into the sky. We're going to take it for a spin, going around one time, and then slowly placing it back down and into the mat. Now we're going to take that on the other side. So left hand's going to come high and into the sky. We're going to thread the needle through the right side, bringing that left shoulder into the earth as deep as you can. Right hand can come high. You can bend at the elbow, or you can place it over your head to help you fall into this pose more. Again, work on creating space here, keeping the hips high and into the air, really pressing that shoulder into the earth. This is going to help you so much. This is great for men. This helps you to open up your chest and your back. Right hand's going to come back down and into the mat. You're going to use that to press up to rise. Bring that left hand high, take it for a spin, and then go ahead and place it back down and into the mat. You're going to readjust, find that tabletop again. Then we're going to go ahead and go into flying dog. So right hand's going to come out in front of you, and you want to make sure your shoulder's in alignment here. Then you're going to release the left foot out behind you. So right hand in front, left foot behind. right? This is gonna help you work on your balance, on your core, on your posture. Now, if you're shaking a little bit here, stay here. If you're doing great, we can take to the next level. You're gonna bring elbow to knee in through center. At the same time, you're gonna round through that back. Exhale, release. Inhale, connect. Exhale, let go. Inhale, connect. Exhale, let go. Inhale, connect. Exhale, let go. Again, go at your pace. This is your mat. This is your special space. There's not a race here. I just want you to honor yourself for moving your body. Breathe. Last one, right hand's gonna come into the mat, left knee's gonna follow. We're gonna take that on the other side. So left hand comes out in front, right leg comes out behind. Imagine yourself kicking out a back door. Flex that back foot. So that way you're keeping your core in nice and tight. You're utilizing your glutes, you're flexing, you're stretching throughout your fingertips. You're elongating through every part of your body. Just this alone is such a powerful movement. If you want more, again, we're gonna come in through center, exhale, let go. Inhale, connect, exhale, let go. Inhale, connect, exhale, let go. I like to imagine myself connecting to the power that is me and letting go of anything that hasn't been serving me, any limiting beliefs, any ideas that aren't gonna help me, just let it go, take it off my mat. Last one, left hand down, right knee follows. We're gonna open up our knees nice and wide to the outside of the mat. Big toes are gonna touch. Start to press your hips down to your heels. Find child's pose. Now, child's pose might look more like this for you today. That's okay. I want you to work on trying to get your hips to your heels, walking your hands up to the top of the mat, making sure your shoulders aren't in your ears. Try to get your forehead down and into the mat. Release your belly. Just let it hang and just be here. Focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to pick up our right hand, bring it up and over just beyond your left hand. That way you can feel this stretch in your rib cage. Take a moment here. Right hand's going to come back down into the mat. Rotate your head. Pick up the left hand. Bring it just beyond the right. Same thing. Feel that stretch in your rib cage. Bring your left hand back to center. We're going to rise back into that tabletop position. We're going to come onto our tippy toes. We're going to press our hips nice and high, finding our first downward dog of the day. Now, your downward dog might look more like this, where your knees are super bent. That's okay. What you're going to work towards is getting your legs nice and straight and getting your heels into the mat. If your heels don't touch the mat, again, that's okay. Wherever you're at is exactly where you need to be. Yoga is a practice, so every day you get better. We're going to bring our right leg high into the sky, three-legged dog. I want you to try to point your toes. You're going to bend at the knee, try to get your toes towards your glutes, opening up for scorpion pose. Right toes are going to come back up high and into the sky. We're going to swing our right foot all the way through to the top of the mat in between your front hands. Now listen carefully. Before you stand up, you're going to pivot your back heel so it's 90 degrees, parallel to your front ankle. Then you're going to rise up from here. You're going to find warrior one. So my hips are forward. I should be able to look down, see my big toe. I have weight and tension in my front leg. I'm expanding through here. My hands are up nice and high. If you tend to have shoulders in your ears, drop them back. Tell your body to relax and be here. This is your warrior pose. This is your strength pose. Now we're going to open up into warrior two. So we're just going to open up through our shoulder blades. Imagine we have a little jelly bean back here, and you have to hold it together by bringing your shoulder blades back. Elongating through your fingertips. Focus on your breath. Keep that bend in the knee. Now we're going to bring our right forearm to right quad. Left hand's going to come up and over. Now right hand's going to come down into the mat. Left hand's going to come up and over, triangle pose. Press back up to rise, come back to that warrior two. Make sure your legs are back in alignment. Come back to warrior one. Swan dive the hands into the mat. Right foot's gonna come to left foot, downward dog. This is your recovery pose, so breathe here. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Pedal out your feet. Maybe walk your feet halfway in, walk them halfway out. Maybe you rock your hips side to side. Whatever feels good for you here. Bring your gaze to the top of your mat and walk your feet to your hands. Hands are going to come to your shins, flat back. Hands are going to come high into the sky over your head. Hands come through heart center. Press your hips behind you. Place your hands down and into the mat. And then walk or jump your feet back out to a high plank. Nice, got some hops, let's go. All right, press those hips high, downward dog. Breathe. We're gonna take it on the left side. Left leg comes high and into the sky. Point those toes into the air. Bending at the knee, try to get your toes towards your glutes, scorpion pose. Beautiful. Toes come back up high into the sky. We're gonna swing our foot all the way through to the top of the mat. We're gonna pivot the back heel before we rise. Rise up. So my back heel is in the mat. A lot of time I see people going like this. We don't want that. We want it all the way in the mat. Hips are forward in alignment. You can go as low as you can here, but make sure that you can stay structured. Hands are gonna come high. Keep the core in. We're here at warrior one. Shoulders are rolled back. You're a warrior. Connect to that strength in you. Open up for warrior two. Again, imagine that jelly bean in your back. Keep those arms nice and elongated. Beautiful. We're gonna bring that left forearm down to our right quad. Left quad. Right hand's gonna come up and over. Feel that nice stretch here. Now left hand's gonna come down and into the mat. Right hand over. Beautiful. We're gonna press back up to warrior two. We're gonna come back to warrior one. We're gonna bring our hands down and into the mat. Left foot comes to right foot, downward dog. Breathe. Now we're gonna take our first trotter on the flow. These are always optional. Hips come forward, you're in a high plank. Elbows come in, trotter on the push-up. You just stay and hover above your mat. Lower your hips down. Bring your body forward, upward dog. Take a moment to breathe here. Keep your feet planted into the mat. Squeeze your glutes, protect your back. We're going to bring our gaze past our right shoulder and then through center and beyond the left shoulder. Come back through center. Bring your feet onto your tippy toes. Press the hips high, downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Hands come to shins, flat back. Take a deep bend in the knees, let your belly come and hang out on your quads. You're going to take opposite elbow, so opposite hand, opposite elbow. Rock side to side, ragdoll. Really let your neck hang heavy here. Release the tension in your back and your shoulders. Breathe. Remember to breathe. Your breath is your life force. The more you breathe, the more you can expand. The more you can grow. The more you can do. So breathe. Release your hands to your sides and bring them up high overhead. Connect at simple grip. Swan dive, your hands into the mat at the same time, press your hips back. Once your hands are in the mat, either walk or jump your feet back, coming into a high plank. Excellent. Press those hips high, downward dog. We're gonna go through that flow one more time. Right leg's gonna come high into the sky. We're gonna swing it all the way through to the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel in the earth before you rise up. Find that warrior one. Nice, let's go warriors. This time, maybe you try to bend a little bit more, really feeling that strength. Remembering that you are strong, that you are powerful, that you are capable. Open up, warrior two. Maybe you try to drop a little bit deeper in your warrior, lengthening and strengthening. We're gonna fall right into triangle this time. Bringing right hand into the mat, left hand comes high. Now, if you're feeling really flexible and mobile, you can work on a bind. Left hand's gonna wrap under your right quad. You're gonna bend through left elbow, fingertips are gonna come together. Release the bind, right hand comes back into the mat, left hand comes high. Press back up, rise back to warrior two. Readjust, make sure you're strong. We're gonna add a little bit here. Right hand's gonna come high. Left hand's just gonna hang heavy or it can take a bind. So it's hanging or binding. Coming back to center, airplane wing the hands down. Right foot comes to left foot, downward dog. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You can pedal out the feet, you can rock the hips. Just breathe for a moment. Left leg comes high into the sky. You're gonna swing it all the way through to the top of the mat. Pivot that back heel. Rise up, find your warrior one pose. Let's go, excellent warriors, you are so strong. Tap into that warrior strength, that grit, that power, that determination, all that is in you. Tap into it. Maybe you can lower a little bit more. Open up, warrior two. Make sure those shoulders are rolled back. Don't let that little jelly bean go. We're gonna fall into triangle, so left hand's gonna come down and into the earth. If that's too much pressure, bring your left forearm to knee. Opening up here for triangle pose. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and take the bind if you like. Left hand wraps. Bend through right elbow, try to get fingertips together. Unbind, left hand into the mat, right hand high. Press up to rise, warrior two. Right hand's gonna come behind, it's just gonna hang heavy. Left hand is in the air, we're stretching through our rib cage. Come back through center, airplane wing down. Left foot to right foot, downward dog. We're gonna take our chaturanga on the floor, remember it's optional. Hips come forward, high plank, elbows in, chaturanga on the push-up, cover and hold. Lower all the way down, upward dog. If this is too much pressure on your back, come here for Sphinx pose. Breathe. On to tippy toes, press the hips high, downward dog. Walk or jump your feet to your hands. Hands to shins, flat back. Hands come high overhead. Hands come to steeple grip. You're doing so great. You have this one more time, and then we're gonna go work on our core a little bit of balancing, and then we'll wrap up. Press the hips back, hands come down and into the mat. Walk or jump your feet back, high plank. Hips come high, downward dog. Breathe. Right leg comes high and into the sky. We're gonna swing it all the way through to the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel before you rise. You've been here before. Follow to that warrior one. Nice, you got it. Open up, warrior two. Maybe try to bend a little bit more. Fall into that triangle pose. Breathe. Press back up and rise, warrior two. Right hand high, left hand hangs. Hands come back to warrior two, airplane wing down. Right foot to left foot, downward dog. Left leg comes high into the sky. Swing it all the way through. Pivot the back heel. Rise up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Left hand down, right hand high, triangle. Press back up, warrior two. Right hand down, left hand high. Come back to center, airplane wing down. Left foot to right foot, downward dog. Breathe. You're taking your chaturanga flow one last time, but remember it's optional, so if it's not for you today, stay in downward dog. Hips come forward, high plank, elbows in, chaturanga push-up. Upward dog or cobra. On a tippy toes, press the hips high, downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Now this time, we're gonna bring our palms of our hands underneath our feet. Elbows are gonna come out to the side. Let your belly sit and hang out on your quads. Gorilla pose. Elbows are out. You're gonna try to bring your gaze to the opening of your legs. You're gonna feel this stretch open up your back, your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps. The more you compress your feet onto your hands, the more it's also gonna help activate your hamstrings. Breathe. You're here for a few more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, bring them high. Connect that steeple grip, hands come through heart center. Yay, you guys are doing so good. Okay, take a drink of water, and then we're gonna go into a little bit of balancing. The light, I'm gonna take the lights a little bit more if it's not dark in here. All right. We're gonna go into balancing for one little pose, and then we'll work on core, and then we'll be done. You guys are doing great. We're gonna find center of your mat here, and I just want your feet to be touching. So kind of bring them together. We're gonna work on our tree pose. So with tree, we're gonna bring the heel of our foot either to our ankle, to our inner calf, or inner thigh. I just do not want it on your knee. If you like your knees and you like to walk and you like to move, don't do that. We're keeping it here. Now hands are gonna come to heart center. Find your balance, your drishti, your gaze. If you can keep it straight out in front of you, the more balance you're gonna have. If you feel like you have your balance, go ahead and grow your branches. So extend your hands out wide. Beautiful. If you want to take a mudra grip, pointer finger can come to thumb. What that does is invite safety into your body. Hands come back to center. Release the right leg. We're going to take that on the left side. So now left comes the same way. So maybe that was your ankle, maybe it was your calf, or maybe it's your inner thigh. Once you're there, focus on your balance. Focus on your drishti. Hands to heart center. If you feel like you have your balance, grow your branches. Beautiful. Hands come back to heart center. Let it go. Now we're going to bring left hand to left hip. We're going to bring right knee up halfway. And we're just going to hold here for a moment. This is activating your core, your balance. You're helping out your brain. If this feels good enough for you, stay here. If you want more, ring finger and thumb are going to come down. They're going to wrap around your big toe. Now, if that's a lot, stay here. If you want more, extend your right foot out in front. If you're there and you have it, open up your right leg to the side. If you can add on, release your left hand out. Beautiful. Hold it. Come back through center. Let it go. Excellent. Okay, right hand, right hip. Same thing here. We're going to bring our knee to half stack. Just working on this alignment, this balance, this core strength. If you have this and you want more, bring ring finger and thumb, wrap it around your big toe. If you can do this and you want more, extend the left leg out in front. If you want to add on, open up to the side. If you want to add on more, release the right hand out. Breathe. Come back to center and let it go. Take a forward fold. Hands come into the mat, widen out your stance. So tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Big toes out to the side of the mat. Heels are in. You're going to try to lower down. So maybe your forehead just comes here. Maybe you can bring your forearms down and come down. Or you can use your fist like a block to bring your head here to the mat. If you're really flexible, hands can come to the outside of your ankles. Forehead can come all the way down into the mat. Press those hips back. Open up your hips, your hamstrings. Breathe. Walk your hands back into the mat. Tiptoe, tiptoe. Bring your feet back together. Rise up. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. All right. We're going to work on our core just a little bit, and then we're almost done. So for our core, we're going to lay it onto the side of our mat. We're going to come into a side plank. So left hand's going to be in the mat. We're going to come up to the knives edge of our feet. If this is too much pressure, bring your left knee down and stay here. If you're here with me, bring right hand high. We're going to hold. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 2.25, 1. Right hand's going to come down. Go ahead and twist to the other side. Left hand is high. Or again, we're down here with the knee. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands in the mat. We're at plank. Okay? We're going to bring right elbow, or right knee to right elbow, and hover and hold. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Toes to the back of the mat. Switch sides. Left knee, left elbow. Hover and hold. You got this. You're strong. You're powerful. You are more than capable. Do not let the excuses or the limited ideas in your mind win. 2, 1. Toes to the back of the mat. Take it to the other side. Right knee, right elbow. You got this. You're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes to the back. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Find downward dog. Breathe. We're going to do some hover and hold. So we're going to bring our knees just a few inches above the mat, hovering. Keep that core in tight. Hold. Now press the hips back, downward dog. Now lower back down, hover and hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hips back high. Slowly lower down, hover and hold. 3, 2, 1. Hips high. Slowly come down, hover and hold. 3, 2, 1. All the way down to the mat. Open up the knees wide. Big toes touch. Hips to heels. Child pose. Breathe. We're gonna rise up and we're gonna find our way to lying on our backs on our mat. We're gonna go ahead and take backwards pigeon. So left knee is going to cross over, or sorry, right ankle is gonna come into left quad. And right here, it's gonna look like a figure 4. Extend your hands out nice and wide, and then lift up the left leg. If you want more, pull your hands through your left quad and pull it as tight as you can towards you. Straighten out the top leg. Open up that T-band, open up your hips. You can even rock side to side if it feels good for you. Breathe. You can rotate with your ankles here, going in circles, or you can play with flexation, bringing your toes towards your calves and then back to the sky. Gently lower left foot down, uncross the right, take that on the other side. So left ankle comes in, looks like the figure 4 here. Just this could be enough for you. If this is really helping open up your hips. If you want more, bring the right leg into the sky. If you want more, pull that right quad towards you. It's not uncommon to feel tighter on one side than the other. Again, you can bring that toe up high, work on your rotation of your ankles or your flexation and your mobility. Breathe. Gently bring the right leg down, come back to center, bring your knees in, give yourself a big hug. Tell yourself how proud of yourself you are. How grateful you are that your body can move. Giving yourself love for showing up for you today. Just being proud of yourself. Open up nice and wide and like windshield wipers, cross your knees all the way over to the right side, keeping them stacked. Once you're there, bring your gaze to the left. Breathe. Come back through center, rock the knees all the way over to the left side. Once you're there, bring your gaze to the right. Come back through center, give yourself one last hug. Release your hands to the outside of the mat, release your right leg, release your left leg, and just lay here for a moment. Just in silence, just being, and just focusing on your breath. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out, and just being so proud of yourself for showing up today. I know we also went way over time. I apologize about that. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much, you guys. Take a breath in, take a breath out, and slowly rise at your own time. It's been my deepest honor to be with you today. The divine in me sees and honors the divine in each of you. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you all so much. Again, thanks for the longer attendance, the sound not working, for just going with the flow of it all. I so appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I love you all, and I hope you have the best day. Bye. Yay, so glad.